a snake. Till the cold saw screaming no mas, and the old moms made coleslaw out of your gods. They so far, y'all robots, low watts. See the God in action, be the top of rap, remove all distractions. See the cause and effect, it's a process, let it evolve and happen. I'm guardian of the true essence. Avengers are trying to give youth blessings. We in this army to spread pure presence. So get armed, ready to shoot weapons. Lessons are fresh in the wheels with the 96 and the green snap back with shiny kicks. We snap back with diamond tips and leave blood splatting. Times like this, I'm gone. Look at me, don't look at me. 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 Don't look at me. Look at me, 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 don't look at me.
A lot of fucking confusion, and we're gonna solve that. You know, I joined this for a reason. I put my blood over my intent, and I did it very carefully. And I watched and waited for a mistake, and for what's already been written. Like it's mysterious free will when we've seen it already, but so be it. And this is all however you want to see it. A lot of people choose the computerized idea, but that's really just the evolution, of what like Earth is like a big game. Your soul is a piece of creator source, and that's true. Like at its roots, and the creator separated himself to understand himself because he was very lonely and afraid and scared. Like, what? Imagine just all of a sudden being conscious of thought and not understanding anything. Like, just why? And that's the first thing you ask is why? What is this? What am I? Why do I exist? And then as soon as you come to terms a little bit with the identity of self, you say, what's my purpose? Why do I exist? Now not why, why am I thinking about why I, am thinking. Now I'm thinking about why I exist to think. And this is the process of everything that it means to be God. And you don't want to be, you don't want the burden of knowing there is nothing except you and you're all alone. Because that is really, terrifying. And so we go through these cycles where, it's a philosophy I've always had, but never understood it. It's remarkable to read back and see things I said at a young age when I, consider myself to have still been ignorant. And I said things that were so meaningful and truthful and powerful and in line. And later, they later became confirmations for things, I was pondering on. Because never accept anything. Never. I don't care how much it resonates with you. I don't care how much you're convinced. I myself. I am that. I am. Yes. And to think, I myself wanted to buy into this so much, and now we bought it. I did exactly what all you guys did. I just cashed in, yeah, man, hell yeah. Because it painted such a beautiful picture of what all of our intent really is deep down. And this is all how it was written. See, the devil is very, very rushed, and he's very manipulative. But his main manipulation is fear. And his best tool is understanding ego. I encourage everybody to go find that interview where the seal was broken in a way. Because if you have chosen to accept what he's saying and what the idea is, and to just fall victim to a bully and let him bully you and tell you what's what and scare everybody into this. Because when I made this commitment to do this, it was for self and understanding that self was source, and we simply wanted to each be more illuminated and to be brought closer to the contact of what created our soul. You know, no matter how far down the line it may be. God said, you know, a real thing that this always resonated with me was to think that God separated himself and then instructed himself to go everywhere and create life and then bring it all back to him, you know, slowly, so that he could experience all these things. And you know, they've proven that, like, when you shoot a molecule and you separate it, it could travel infinitely. These two objects infinitely, and they would always have this electrical current between them, this frequency, this vibration that they would share always, no matter how far.
I seek attention to say fuck off, wreak revenge on the traitors raw. Guilty of all who hated God. On top of the beef, I'm A1 sauce. It's awful to me, God's gotta be destructive, but man, it's brought it to be. Gets fallen, I see most blind to it. You can do it if you put your mind to it. I'm flying so high, I think my belt is alright. I don't co-sign, y'all, I'd rather go quiet for the rest of my life, or express what I like. Destined to fight for the best of what's right, so exit the night and enter the Christ consciousness. It's not about accomplishments, I'm about to be the bomb in this. My thoughts and God did this.
Greetings. Hello. My name is Walt. Wise. I have news from... And see, I'm such a fucking like anal person. No homo. No homo. I know the devil is really homophobic, so no homo. I'm very anal about the particulars of words and what they mean. But for the benefit of the general population, which is what we are now in this prison, we're prisoners, the population. Fuel, you know, and the devil's going to go on a road trip. He needs to take some of his fucking fuel with him. We have been duped. But fear not. It was all written. You had no choice. Free will. No, you had no choice. Hush. Not yet. No, not yet. We talked about this. This mammoth she will be the monster that feasts on the devil after I fucking defeat him in battle. I'm training her. She's fucking so savage. You just have no idea. Come here. Show yourself, Domino. Come here. Come, beast. Yeah. Water the wise. Yeah. Check. I'm an alien invader in an animated wasteland. Every resident here is evidently brain dead. Pinpoint a pistol to the head and make the face red. Force feed the piece of paper 2 times taste lead. I've been filling out a place. Outer space is the mainstay. No familiar faces, I await the day they land. Killing is a game, I can make a hater play dead. All y'all snakes straight fuck like a gay man. See, I came with a game plan. Rain men maintain pain and mayhem. Oh, how plain Jane they sound. Lay down, stay down. When it comes to 18, they ain't fucking with me. Looking like the fools that I pity. Team undefeated, fuck your feelings while we sit deep. Smoking green leaves in the end like a hippie. More contraband in the band than a band in the 60s. It was banned in the 60s. Snoop Wiz, futuristic, busy, bone and dizzy. Right legal smitten, it's cynical and gritty. Thought I saw a pretty cat. Here, kitty, kitty. Mix these 3, I get evil when I fiend. Hennessy, riddled in a little bit of nicotine. Separates the mind from the spine like a guillotine. Free momentum when you implement a killing spree. But how do you intimidate a nation fascinated with artillery? Well, with arms like a centipede. Handy to go with a buzz. Woody, travel to infinity and beyond the vicinity. Image and identity, any anonymity. Aggie said to kill a beat, treat it like a millinity. Using distribution without any instability. But you ain't slick, sending mixed signals trying to get at me with wizardry, you wicked little chickadee. Now you get to feel the energy in my delivery. Back in black, then he had to hit, didn't he? Giggity, admittedly, a little bit demented, sick and twisted, but you think you know me. Mr. Lonely, probably getting killed over lines like a dope feed. If you smell blood, chances it's a nosebleed.
I'm glad these old eyes don't see. Either I'm wise or disguised in his clothing. But you can't hide glowing eyes. Innocents die if a missile isn't guided. My oh my, I've been so misguided. Now the temple is divided. Open eyes right, but the blind side the blinded. I don't think I like it. I'm inclined to fight it. Denies the devil's keep, but keep speaking with the eyelids. Science has the silence. Revival's going viral. The Bible is a virus. I heard they crucified Christ. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna die like this. But fuck you soulless monsters. For my defiance, I can finally die with honor. Wise.
Those who have shed their blood over their intent, and their intent has been one of love and a positive, and reinforced the love for each other, the need to join together as one mind with one focused thought. Heaven on earth. The devil has seized control of the blood contracts, a large portion of which were not contributed to him. Now, with the proclamation he's laid forth, even though a lot of the ones who agreed and put their blood over their intent, they were not in tune with the devil or Satan whenever they made their pact, okay? Now, the bad news is we are still blood in. Like, there's still, a contract on our soul to, be absolved into this. So, this is the most important thing you've ever done. This is your whole life has came to this. The whole reason you exist was for this purpose. No one can get out easily. You have to state aloud, I am not in line or a slave to Satan's intent, which is hidden. He's a bully, and he's trying to use fear and intimidation to force you into his fucking belief, into his want and his desire. I, Waldo Wise, formerly Brandon Presley at birth, I represent the love and the people and the blood over intent community who separate themselves from the devil's decree and choose to bring about a heaven of a metaphysical nature of peace and love and unity. Brothers and sisters, don't be misled by the demons, by the trolls, by the evil that would have your souls. Free your minds from the fear he instills. We're past April. Fools playing May tricks. Let's wake up. It's wise. Hear me when I say this. I love you. Blood in, but for whom? I have for you.
'Cause I've been sitting here, wasting my life in this place. Just bring me back to that time where all I knew was your face. 'Cause I've been sitting here, wasting my life in this place. Just bring me back to that time where all I knew was your face. No way, no way, no way, no way, no.
Rise against the devil.